Welcome back. So let's continue the story of Nurse Alexis. Stay tuned on this Nurse Alexis Spotlight, where we'll be touchlighting on so many things about how to remain steadfast. So that was how just to cut the long story short, after all the processes I went through, I was able to get my transfer. That was when my parents knew I was transferring to this school. So and I got all the support I needed. So I transferred to this school. Lo and behold, I started. The same me that felt frustrated, inferior, this was the same me that when I got into this school, the same school of nursing, the same curriculum, I was getting everything that they were teaching and not even putting too much effort. I I was a very good student. I had a friend. We read together. They were like, if it's Alexis, whenever she's playing, just let her be. She has read enough. So I became very comfortable and I put in my best. And in this school, I scaled through. I never failed any course. I never repeated any course. And lo and behold, the final exam, that's the council exam to becoming a nurse, to becoming an RN. I wrote the exam, I went for the practical, and I passed. In one sitting, I passed. Then I asked myself, I looked back to the school I was. I said, maybe I was in the wrong place. Sometimes you can be in the wrong places that make you feel the worst of yourself. And you just have to move for you to be able to find yourself again. This is me. And I found myself. I became the best I could be. And all the time we went for practical while I was in that school, I was a very good student, not just academically, but practical wise. I excelled. I did well. I never had any bad um, compliment. I was a good student. Yes, that was how I became a nurse. And when I became a nurse, the journey to helping others set in. And that was how the Dynamic Nurse Alexis show, the platform came, how to make nurses do better, how to make them realize their worth, how not to give up, how to be confident in yourself despite the naysayers. This is me today in this nursing for 16 years now. And I'm giving in my best, my all. I never gave up. That is why I'm standing. Imagine I had given up in that for school. Maybe I wouldn't have even been a nurse today because at that point, I was reconsidering not being a nurse or going to school of nursing if it's that hard and the people are that mean. But I continued pushing. And sometimes don't compare people. Everybody is different in their own ways. People are good in different ways. Some might be very good in theory while you are good in practical or good in other ways. Do not compare yourself for any reason to anybody. I think that was the mistake I made at first. And till now, I have never repeated that mistake. Whatever I do, I see myself as the best in that. I don't I believe in competitions, but healthy competitions. I don't compete with anyone unnecessarily. I believe I can do it, and when I put my hand to it, when I put my all to it, I achieve. Let's continue on another series.